Who was Mary Magdalene? Hi, my name's Dr. James Holt, and tonight I was transporting one of my daughters with some of her friends, and the question was raised about Mary Magdalene. And one of her friends suggested that she was a prostitute, and my daughter got very angry, not angry, but angsty about this. So who was she, and why do people think that she's a prostitute? Well, Mary Magdalene was one of the earliest followers of Jesus Christ. She was a disciple, which means follower, not one of the 12, but one of his closest disciples. Indeed, in the Bible, she is mentioned 12 times, more than most of the people, to be honest, within the Gospels. She was a witness to the crucifixion. She was also, depending on which version that you read, the first witness to the resurrection of Jesus. So she was obviously one of his closest disciples. Her name, Magdalene, is often known to be of Magdala, so she came from Magdala. It's also suggested that she may well have been quite wealthy, and so quite an early supporter and, if you like, sponsor of Jesus and his apostles. So she had a huge part to play in his life. There's also a suggestion, not a suggestion, but in the Gospels it talks about how she is a woman with a troubled past, in the sense that she had demons or demons cast out of her by Jesus. So there's all of these things. And actually, if you watch the kind of series The Chosen, it very much but discusses her kind of mental health and her experiences with demons and different things. I think it leaves some questions ambiguous. But in about the 6th century, there was a pope, I can't quite remember which one, who suggested that she was the woman of ill repute, if you like, who came in to the Pharisees' home and washed Jesus' feet with expensive oil and her hair, suggesting that she was that prostitute. And that seems to have been kind of just... it's taken on a life of its own, so much so that we read in the Da Vinci Code, which obviously is a work of fiction, kind of the idea that there was this huge conspiracy. So many things that are important about Mary Magdalene. There is no indication that she was a woman of ill repute at all. Yes, she had a troubled past, perhaps in terms of mental health and demons, but she was a close follower of the Saviour. She was a witness of the crucifixion and the resurrection, and is worthy of our respect as Christians, and also in terms of understanding a person's relationship with Jesus. And so, yeah, that's who Mary Magdalene is for Christians.